Mac-Ozigbo of National Open University of Nigeria. You are welcome to this class BUS 809, Human Resource Management. Our topic for today says the basis of human resource management. I'll take you through the features, functions, essence of human resource management. We'll also treat personnel management versus human resource management. Join me as we take this together, and please do pay attention. Thank you. The basis of human resource management. Basis of human resource management. Human resource management is a management function that deals with hiring, motivating, and maintaining workforce in every organization. So we can see here that human resource management deals with issues that are linked to employees, and such issues are hiring, training, development, compensation, motivation, communication, and administration. Well, we are familiar with these terms. Many organizations face challenges in the management of their human resources. There are change management strategies that have implications for human resource management that we should take note of, and these are organizational reengineering. You talk about restructuring, delayering, outsourcing, workforce diversity, and downsizing. Organizations have their unique ways of organizing the personnel or human resource functions. And it's also important to note that in modern organizations, effective management of human resources will always involve that partnership between line managers and personnel specialists. Features of human resource management. Human resource management is a process, as we can see. And what do we mean by this? It is a systematic way of managing people working in the organization. It's a managerial process of acquiring and engaging the required workforce appropriate for the job and concerned with development, it's concerned with maintenance, and it's concerned with utilization of workforce. Human resource management is a pervasive force in the sense that it spreads widely throughout an area or group of people. It is action-oriented, individually oriented, people-oriented, development-oriented, and it serves as an integrating mechanism. What do we mean by this? It coordinates or blends into a functioning or unified whole. Human resource management has a comprehensive function. It renders auxiliary service, that is, providing supplementary or additional help and support. Then, talking about the interdisciplinary function of human resource management. It is interdisciplinary in nature. It has been influenced by other bodies of knowledge, education system theory, economics, psychology, and organizational behavior. Human resource management is continuous, has renders continuous function. It is continuous in nature. Now let's take a look at the functions of human resource management. The functions of human resource management is categorized into three. We have the managerial functions, we have the operative functions, and the advisory functions. The managerial functions include the human resource planning, organizing, staffing, directing, controlling. And then the operative functions are what we regard as the recruitment and selection. You have the job analysis and design, procurement, training and development, performance appraisal, wage and salary administration, employee welfare, maintenance, labor relations, personnel research, and personnel record. And also we have the advisory functions, whereby HRM renders advices to top management, departmental heads, employees, and so on. At this point, the students are expected to pause and take up this activity 1. What are the features of human resource management? Features of human resource management. We all know that human resources are central to life, central to survival and growth of organizations. And despite the wonders or amazing things that we have gotten from modern technology, human resources are still the most versatile and adaptive resources available to organizations. You can't do without human resources. The strategic value of human resource, among others, lies in its decision-making ability. All the machines cannot take decisions, but the human beings are always available to take decisions, and that's why they are the most important of all forms of resources. The critical elements, which we know as knowledge, skills, and attitudes, KSA, can only be attributed to human beings and nothing else. Therefore, the human resource is very important in organization. In the last few decades, the increased use of the term human resource management to replace the traditionally known term personnel management has called for serious debates. And this change is still a subject of controversy. The critical question here is whether the set of practices known as human resource management is fundamentally different from those of traditional personnel management. In order to address this question, it is necessary that we take a look at the concept of human resource management. What is it about? What are its distinctive features? How different or similar are they from those of traditional personnel management? You find this in your lesson notes and your virtual learning environment. So let's go on and take a look at the principal distinctions that may really underline these two expressions. From observation, there are no pat answers to this question, but the following points have been made in recent debates on this topic. So let's take a look at the points. Under what personnel management implies: reactive servicing role, while HRM implies proactive innovative role. Personnel management has emphasis on implementation of procedures, while HRM emphasizes on strategy. Personnel management is a specialist department, while HRM has a general management activity. Personnel management focuses on employees' needs in their own right. HRM focuses on employees' requirements in the light of business needs. We can also see here that employees are seen as cost to be controlled, while employees under HRM are seen as investments to be nurtured as well as costs to be controlled. Under personnel management, we can see presumption of union management conflicts as against the conflicts dealt with by team leaders within their teams under HRM. Still under personnel management versus HRM. Under personnel management, we have preference for collective bargaining of pay and condition. HRM, management-led planning of people, resources, and employment conditions. personnel management, there's emphasis on settling pay more in terms of the organization's internal market, while in HRM, there's emphasis on competitive pay and conditions to stay ahead of competitors. Personnel management, always serving other departments and units. HRM, always contributing added values to business. Personnel management, supporting change. HRM, stimulating change. Under personnel management, we have challenging business goals in light of effects on employees. And under HRM, we have total commitment on business goals. Personnel management, less flexible approach to staff deployment. And finally, HRM implies completely flexible approach to staff deployment. Therefore, here we can deduce that the key difference or the key distinctive feature of personnel management is that it's essentially workforce-centered, whereas human resource management is resource-centered. At this point, we'll also take a pause and complete activity 2, which says, explain the need for human resource development in your workplace. Having come to the end of this class and having taken a look at the functions, the essence, the relevance of human resource management, we've also looked at the distinctive features of personnel management and human resource management. And we can clearly say that resources are the most valuable assets of any organization, and the resource needs to be managed cost effectively and strategically. It is therefore pleasing to see what appears to be an increasing emphasis on effective and strategic sourcing for and securing the involvement and commitment of staff to the aims of the organization. Thank you, and